Why wouldn't I be? Hey everybody, I'm live on YouTube. This is nothing you've never seen before, I'm sure, but I think I'm trying to set up, trying to show you a new setup that I've built where I can have lots of different shot varieties. Hi. And easily switch it on the fly. So it's a live experience that's not necessarily boring, but okay, it's boring. What am I talking about? I'm trying to look on my phone right now to make sure that I'm actually live on YouTube because I'm a big dummy about this. And I've only done it 2 or 3 times. I've never done it with this new setup before. So bear with me here. And I don't really use YouTube on my mobile at all. So right now I can't find it. Awesome, right? This is already starting to be really fun for everybody, I bet, right? Well, anyhow, let's just dig right into the meat of it right now. Not going to worry about that. This is my new setup. I can switch on the fly what I want you guys to see, which I think is super cool. So this is me down here, and I also have a handheld camera I can carry around with me. So the frame rate's really low, but it still functions. You know, we're live streaming. You know, we're not using fancy DSLRs here. We're not using super high-end equipment. We're not using broadcast quality equipment. We're just kind of walking around the shop, figuring things out. And again, this is a dead first time I've ever tried this, but I thought it might be fun and I wanted to share it with everybody. Also, as I'm sharing all this with everybody, I thought it might be fun to unbox something that I got in the mail that I've been dying to play with. I just haven't done it yet. So I hope it's working. Enjoy the ride, right? So let's go down here. I really got to clean my bench off. This is a hot mess, and this is where my old vise sat. Speaking of old vise, let me show it to you down here. My old vise is, by definition, very, very old. I liked it a lot. I got it cheap off of Craigslist, but the problem is I broke it. I was hammering on it, doing something for the gym, working on the gym lift kit, and of course it won't come. Of course it won't come out now. But inside of here, I was hammering on it too hard, and I broke a big part of the guts of it. And this is all cast iron, so I can't weld it. I don't have that ability. I'm just not. I can't do it. I don't have that capacity in this shop. So went out and got a new one. So I want to mount that to my bench and then figure I'd bring you along for the ride here. But first, I have a hot mess down here to deal with on the bench. This is overflowing with garbage. So let me tidy this up really quick before we plunk anything down. It's amazing how much crap piles up when you just don't have time to get in your shop. I've really wanted to work out here, and I know I haven't made a lot of videos in a while, but I've had family problems. You know, we've had some people that are sick, and it's a bummer, but it's how life works. And because of that, I just haven't had a chance to make videos. I like to think you've all been in that situation where you wanted to do something, you just couldn't because you didn't have time. Somebody was sick, somebody broke something, somebody wanted to do something, somebody wanted to play soccer, I don't know, whatever it may be. It's got to be, I can't even imagine trying to talk the entire time for some of these things. It seems really hard as I'm doing it right now. I know people on TV do it for a living full time, but I am not a TV person. I'm just a dude. A dude in the shop. It's so much easier to hide issues and language and problems and boredom in the edit. So, but you can't always just make a video. I don't always have time to sit down and edit a huge video and talk to everybody that way and make something highly polished and produced. Because editing a video together, honestly, it's just as hard as making something. Like a lot of these YouTubers are kind of lucky because all they have to do is make content somewhat verbally. Like they tell a story, they walk around, they show you the trip they took, they talk about the airline they took, they talk about the coffee they had, they talk about these things, like little tips, like non-tangible things. And the maker community, I think, has a little bit harder because we have tangible things we have to make, we have to video them, and then we have to edit them together. So it's, man, it's hard to do that. And I just don't know how people do it. And I guess that's why some of us are having a hard time keeping up, because if you want to make good content, you have to make something first, build it, edit it, and then release it. And holy smokes, that's a long time that you've potentially invested in just making that little thing. And I don't know about you, but I have a hard time juggling the family, making a really cool thing, educating people, editing it, and then getting it all ready to go and launched in under a month. It's hard. Anyhow, enough on that tangent. Let's play with a toy, right? Whammy! Toys are good. I like toys. Wouldn't you like to be a toy too? What? That's a little weird. Let's cut her open. There's a lot of reviews on these online about how they arrived damaged. So I am definitely nervous about this arriving damaged. There was a hole in the side. I'm hoping the UPS guy was using that to carry it, and it's not all beat to hell and back, but I guess we'll see. There is a template, so you can lay it out on your bench and drill the right holes. Oh, there's a vise in there too. Look at that. Mr. Vicey, Mr. Vicey Vice. Let me take your little condom shreds off. You know, people online said it didn't come with oil. This is definitely oiled. Ooh. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna need a minute alone, so I'll be right back. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm right here. Hey, I'm not doing anything creepy with my new vise. Whoops. I wonder if the audio's out of sync yet. I'm really curious about how audio is doing online. I did a lot of tests just recording directly. I didn't do any tests. Ooh. on a YouTube stream. There's Mr. Vicey Vice. Now this is a Yost. Get a good eyeball of that. Yost. Aren't you jealous of my fancy brand name that's not a fancy brand name, it's straight from Asia? This is a Yost. And I guess it's similar to some of the Harbor Freight ones in that it's the same general design. But I liked it because I could flip this. So one side I could flip it and clamp in, you know, a pipe or whatever it may be. And then I could also flip it back over the other way and do normal things. This isn't so bad. This feels really good. Feels like my, feels better than my old ones, smoother. I don't know, I like it. This isn't bad. I mean, it's cheap junk. It's from China. It's under $100. I'm poor, dude. You know, what am I gonna say? I don't have a lot of money. I got a full family to take care of. Can't buy the fancy German vices because the Germans want too much money for their slabs of metal. I was really, really hoping that this would line up with my old holes. And some of them line up. I don't know about all of them though. Let's see here. You don't turn very well. Why do you not turn very well? Ah, there's two of you. Don't you love hearing me snivel? Ah, that's what live broadcasting is good for. Seeing all the warts. Scott, this is because of you. You said you wanted to see some live audio. You wanted to hear live audio. So I'm doing it for you, sister. Yeah, like none of the holes line up. Go figure. Those kind of do. But problem with this is the holes that do line up, I don't have any clearance here. So this needs to hang over. I really want it to hang over a fair bit, like that. Oops. I need to hang over like that so everything can come down if I need it to come down. Alright, so I gotta mount this. Drill some holes. Enjoy the lubricity of my new vise. Lubricity. But you guys don't need to be here for this because this is kind of a private moment, if I may be so bold. But thanks for checking me out on my new live cam setup. I hope this is something I can do a lot of, and let me know if you like it. Comment, like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Send me large amounts of untraceable cash. That would be good. I think that would help out my channel some. But that's all I got for now. I'm going to mount that bad boy. I'm going to go inside and make dinner and call it a day. So stay tuned for more live shows of me just doing crap around the garage. And I will check you out next time, right? Thanks. We'll see you.